belief in oneself and knowing who you are. I mean, that's the foundation of everything great.
The risky business of going against the grain. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. I don't know, it's radicals, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's exciting right now, though. You know, that's why I'm kind of going slow. As much as people like trying to rush me, I'm going slow because I think that there's no need to rush. I think all the opportunities are unfolding.
I think the most important lesson for me would be just be true to yourself. You know, it sounds like a very simple thing to do, but it's not. It's not simple to do with all the pressures to succeed and all the pressures to, once you succeed, to stay there. You have a belief in yourself, and sometimes, in most cases, it's a naivete about who you are and what you can contribute to the game.
Everything in life is for your greatest good. No matter how difficult it seems at the time, everything is for your greatest good. It's just clearing you out so you can receive your blessings, even in tough times. Even in tough times is used for us to grow, for us to go through things. So when the good times come, we really appreciate it. But you gotta just believe everything is for your greatest good. And anything you want in life, you just gotta set your intention. When you set we that powerful. Wow, every single person in here, we're that powerful as human beings. If you set your intentions and you believe that shit with your whole soul, 100%, it's gonna happen for you, I promise you.
My advice would be define who you are and what you are and be clear on that, meditate on that, and then live and die by it.
There's a knowing in being an artist. There's a knowing. You can't guess, you can't think. There's a knowing. You have to know that even if it doesn't work today, tomorrow, you have to have this knowing that this is the right thing and this is what I'm doing and this is what's feeding me. So that would be the best advice that I can give you. That knowing, just believe in what you're doing. And if you don't believe in it, then you're not doing it. You haven't figured out the thing that you do best yet. When you feel it and when you know, no one can tell you. You only have to be right.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in you work with what you got, man. I was never a robber. I was always a hustler. Mm-hmm. And why I say that is that you can watch what other people doing, and this nigga on this level of the game, and it'll start poisoning your process, and you want to skip steps.
Yeah.
And I always believe that I seen niggas jump the gun and step outside of their comfort zone or what they known for doing and go get smacked and go get 100 years. So I relate that to music where, you know, when I didn't have a deal, you know, we did mixtapes.
Yeah.
That's what we could do. You know what I'm saying? We could buy some equipment, pay a producer to use the beat, and put it out. Instead of saying, oh, I can't do nothing, let me go just rush to somebody for some help. Work within the realm of what you got access to, and that was mixtapes.
Yeah.
And when I didn't have the internet or no fan base that cared, we was out the trunk with it. You know?
Facts.
And so I just believe in being, you know, embracing what you got around you, you know? And as your resources grow, level up, but it's never no excuse to not work. So that's how I embrace the mixtape game. Like, this is the level we at. And I know niggas dropping albums, but we ain't at that level. And we ain't gonna, you know, budge and go give up what we feel is important.
That's what I had
to that
add.
You gotta do anything you do with love, or you shouldn't do it, or it's gonna. Whether whoever you surround yourself with, you around 10 broke niggas, you gonna be the 11th one. You around people that have high standards for themselves, or high integrity, got high standards for their friends, for their people. You know, that's gonna rub off, and you gonna have that type of energy around you. So if you with somebody and they somebody that's high energy or a powerful person, you know, that's motivation for you to stay on top of your game. Because, you know, somebody probably gonna call you out, or it's gonna be lopsided. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I know my girl work. My girl bring home a check. You know what I mean? So it's like, what I look like falling off. You know what I mean? Not that I would feel like it's cool to fall off if I didn't, but it's just like, you got a little bit more of a daily reminder. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
steel sharpens steel.
100%. That's the simple way to say it.
Yeah.
The discipline as well, the discipline to not get caught up in the moment. You know, music is like stocks too. You know, there's the hot thing of the moment. You know, there's this hot electro sound, or the hot auto-tune voice, or the hot whatever's new and exciting. And you know, people tend to make emotional decisions based on that. They don't stick with what they know. This is who I am. This is this is what I do. And then they, jump on this next hot thing, and it's not for you. So for me, just having the discipline and having the confidence that in who I am. We were forced in the beginning. I wish I could say we were geniuses and said we're going to start our own company. That's not what happened. In the beginning, we went to every single label, and every single label shut their door on us. The genius thing that we did was we didn't give up. We didn't say, because these guys, we use that what do they know approach. We didn't give up at that point. I think that was the genius thing we did. We started selling our own CDs, and we built our own buzz, and then the record company came back to us.
I feel the same way, bro. I didn't really graduate high school. I left early when I was like 14, but I was always, had books around me. My mom always, kept books in the house, and it made it important that I was well versed. Yeah. So it's a habit I just kept as I grew older. Yeah. And I just read things I was interested in. I started off reading magazines. That's how I learned about hip hop culture outside of LA. Right. By reading like XXL and The Source, hearing about classic albums from other places and all that. Right. And then like anything I was interested in, I read the magazines about it. Right. And I just started getting into books, and just like you said, a lot of my best ideas, a lot of my business savvy, which I ain't the smartest dude, but I know what I know. Came from books. Like I read books about the industry. I read books about the deals that was done in the industry. Right. And these dudes, held out and made certain decisions that empowered them for the rest of their careers.
It's a weird thing. You work to be in the zone. When you in the zone, you in your zone. Like how you get there is always different. It's about zeroing in and being able. It's like kind of like meditating. You know how some people find it hard to meditate because you gotta mute the world and you gotta go into yourself. But then when you're there, you're there. You know what I mean? But to get there, you gotta practice getting there. And I think that's how it is to be able to receive music.
I seen you with Gary V.
Yeah, he crazy. You know what I mean? He turned up. As soon as he walk in the room, you feel it.
Right.
Nah, but I got a lot of respect for Gary V. I call him a radical. I call myself a radical too. So I think we relate on that level. I pay attention. I'm a student of success and just like boss moves, and I pay attention. So you don't gotta tell me directly. You know what I mean?
Remember, everything in life, you just gotta trust life. Trust life.
So I would just say get involved in things that you love, and also have a standard for yourself, and have some sort of integrity, and try to find some sort of truth in what you're doing.